Pick a move in the ring. You can hit me with the words you fling.
Jude from Overtime Heroics MMA asks, you lost your one championship debut. How did that experience affect you as a competitor?
Man, look, at the end of the day, it's life, it's a job. You win, you lose. But, in all honesty, it taught me a lot, how to be a professional, inside and outside the circle. And, I feel like I learned a lot. And you're going to see come October 30 the massive difference, that it has made to me. So I'm excited to show the world, the new me. So.
This question from Conan Daly. Before that loss to Peter Boust, you had 2 consecutive rear naked choke wins. Is that something you're going to look for against Folayang this Friday?
Of course, man. He shows me his neck. I'm going to take it. You know what I mean? That's how I work. That's how I operate. You give me anything, and I'm going to take it. So yeah, he shows me that neck. I'm going to choke him just like you said.
Now there's a big. This question here is from Ivan of Dugout, Philippines. There's a big title bout for the lightweight championship on Christian Lee versus Yuri Lapicus. Something you're probably going to keep your eyes on closely, I'm sure. Do you think that beating Folayang will put you a step in that direction?
Oh, of course, you know what I mean. To beat a guy like Edward is massive for my career, and yeah, definitely sending me a step closer to that one championship world title. So yeah, for sure.
Talk to us a little bit about moving over to Sanford MMA. I'm sure that's been a big help for you. You also have Martin, the situation you're in there over there, who's fought Eduard Folayang once. Has he given you any tips? And how big of a confidence boost is that?
Oh, massive, you know what I mean? To have the extensive, information that I've already got on Edward. He's obviously a very experienced fighter, so there's a lot of footage on him, on how he's fought, how he fights. And then to have a guy like Martin who has fought him and beat him is massive, you know what I mean? So to be a part of a team like Sanford, who, I believe is one of the best teams in the world, and to have a guy like Martin, with that inside information, it's a massive boost to me and going into this fight.
Question here from Fight Game Asia. Taking on a Filipino legend like Edward, a former 2-time one lightweight world champion, does that put pressure on you to win, to put a big name on your resume? Or do you feel like the pressure on him? The pressure is on him.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like more so the pressure would be on him. He's the guy who's got all this exposure, and the country right behind him. And if anything, the pressure is going to be on him, man. I'm just in there. I don't care who it is, whether it's a legend, whether it's just another name. To me, it's just all a fight. You know what I mean? So I don't feel the pressure of the names, and I just can't wait to get in there and show the Filipino fans, put on a show for them and put a show on for the world.
We got a question here asking you, why didn't you dye your hair blonde as well?
Nah, I don't think it would suit me too much, man. I got that, nice European look about me. I like the dark hair,
Now, that's a question from Ivan Dugout of the Philippines. Tell us more about your Italian and Greek background. How has it shaped you as a martial artist?
You know what I mean? As a martial artist, I can't say it's more the way we grew up as Italians and Greeks, we're very family orientated, any of the fans out there who follow me as a person, I'm very much so all about my family, about my friends, you know what I mean? And that's what I do for. So I guess it shaped me in terms of the loyalty, the respect. As you can see, it says it on my shirt, dedication. And that's what those values taught me. My grandparents taught me that. My father taught me that. And it carries me through my life and my career.
Question from Jude. Ground game has been Folayang's biggest issue. Well, that is your strength, with Folayang's athleticism and explosiveness being his. Do you think you can bring your advantages and take him on?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? That's why I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm not here to thinking that I'm going to lose. So, no, 100%. I feel like, Folayang, yeah, he's explosive, but, no offense. He's 36 years old now, man, and we all know that the old time doesn't do us justice. So I'm a hungry man, you know what I mean. So come October 30, I am going to be all over that man, and that explosion, I'm going to take it out of him, and you're going to see that, Friday night.
You have a great team behind you as well. Now, next question. What is your opinion of Eduard Folayang as a fighter? You talked about studying the tape a little bit. What are his biggest strengths, do you think, and his most glaring weaknesses?
His biggest strengths, just like we said, then his striking ability, his ability to, be explosive and be, come forward and, you see him, he's spinning attacks. He's got excellent leg kicks. There's a lot of good things to say about Edward, but at the same time, there's a lot of holes that Edward has, and he's been exposed many a times before. And these are the holes that me and my team have noticed, and we're going to expose again. So, yeah.
Question from Fight Game Asia. Elaborate on that. What do you think will be the biggest difference in this fight? What will push you over the edge and give you a victory over one of the most well-regarded lightweights in the division?
I believe, one of the biggest things is my youth, my mental strength and my heart. I really think that there's no man out there on the planet who has the heart like me. You know what I mean? That's no disrespect there, because he has a massive heart, man, and he's shown his whole career. But this is a whole new era, and I'm coming in to take everything he's got, and I want to become a legend just like him. I want to be spoken about as a legend just like he has. So coming October 30, I want everything he has and more, and I can't wait to to take it.
Can't wait to watch. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience working with Henry Hooft and also working with the guys like Ong La and Martin and TL and all those guys?
Oh yeah, it's massive. You know what I mean? I come from a very small city in Adelaide, man, where no one's ever made it as a professional. So to rub shoulders with guys like Henry Hooft, who's arguably one of the best coaches in the world. I've watched him for a long time. I've studied him for a long time, and now to call him my own coach and have him in my corner, and it's massive. And yeah, to have guys like Martin, Till, Ong La, you know what I mean? It's not only friends, but as teammates, and now we're fighting together. It's massive, you know what I mean? It's honestly things that dreams are made of. You're a fighter, man, and these are things that you and I dream about. So I'm living a dream, and I can't wait to see what this journey has for me.
Excited for you, man. What have you learned from them specifically that has changed your style or your way of thinking, and what areas have you upgraded the most?
Oh, look, man, definitely here to realize that we're all just we've got two legs, two arms, and a heart. You know what I mean? And Ong La, Martin, Henry, Till, we're all the same. We all come from we all started as just young boys learning how to do a bit of martial arts to going on to the feats of one championship. So they've taught me that it's a game of inches, a game of war, and when we go out there, we're so well prepared and we're ready for any situation. And that's exactly what I think that I've learned differently from the last fight, is coming into this fight knowing that I have what it takes to be one of the best in the world, and they've helped me mentally and physically to get there, and that's why I'm super excited to put it all on display.
We spoke to Martin a little bit about the rise of Australian MMA. How do you feel to be a part of that special group coming up with them?
Oh yeah, man, it's massive. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a massive supporter of martial arts for everybody, for kids, for adults, and and in Australia, martial arts can be a bit taboo. You know what I mean? It can be a bit, people don't want to touch it because it's seen as violence. But you meet guys like Martin and guys like even myself, and especially guys like Ong La. We're just athletes, just like anyone else. With like we want just what any other athlete has. We're nice guys. We're not thugs. We're not bad guys. We just it's just our job that we fight. That's the way we make our money. But at the end of the day, yeah, we're just we're just like any other athlete. So yeah, I really am excited for hopefully that guys like me and Martin can change the tide of Australia's thinking on martial arts, and yeah, bring it to all of them and make it a household thing.
You guys are definitely on the right path. What is the ceiling for you? Like, how much better do you see yourself getting?
You know what, man? Going into this last fight, my fight previously last year, yeah, there was a ceiling, man. There was, and it was one championship. That was my ceiling. I made it. I'm so happy to be here. But now, man, and I've said it many a times, leading into there are no limitations. The only limitations in life are the ones you set on yourself. And after, you know, my last fight, I was kicking myself, man. I really put a limitation on myself. And this time there is no limitations. That's why when I heard a guy like, Edward, most people from my town, they would be scared of that challenge. To me, it's not a challenge. It's a massive chance. So I'm like, you know, let's do it. And yeah, like I said, man, there is no ceiling to this. You know, this journey is something that people should really tune in because, you know, I swear by it, man. I'm gonna, you know, make a difference to, you know, to my life, my family's life, and you know, I want to go down as one of the greats.
That's incredible. We got a question here for you again. Lightweight is a very deep division. Guys like Christian Lee, Eddie Alvarez, Doggy, lots of killers. What do you think you currently rank among them? You think getting past Edward puts you in that top 5?
Oh, look, man, to be honest, and, you know, I'm a bit of a modest guy, but no, look, top 5, I wouldn't say top 5. I definitely would say top 10. You know what I mean? The top 5 guys, they've earned their way there. All the respect to the world to them. But yeah, you know, after this fight, they're all going to be on notice. They may not know my name today, but October 30, they will all know my name. And if I was them, I'd really start paying attention because before you know it, I'll be in your face and I'll be taking your spot. So yeah, you know, we'll after this, like I said, hopefully the top 10. But I don't really care about rankings. I just care about October 30. That's all I'm considering.
Last question for you. 2 more questions. Without giving away too much of your strategy, can you describe to us how you think this fight will go? Tell the fans what to expect.
Look, to be honest, man, like a lot of people have asked me that, and you know, as you would know, a lot of people always ask that question. Of course, I'm going to win. That's the way I see it. But if that's one thing, why I watched a lot of Eduard Folayang was because he was an exciting fighter, and I love exciting fighters, and I want to be an exciting fighter. So October 30. There's going to be fireworks either way, no matter whether it goes down in the first minute or it goes for 15 minutes. It is going to be exciting. So if I was you guys, I would tune in and I would watch. You know, even though this card is stacked, don't sleep on this fight. This is going to be an exciting fight, man. I promise that.
I'll definitely be tuning in, man. One more question for you: if there was an area of improvement for you, what would that be?
Oh man, every day is an improvement, man. I'm looking to get better, fitter, stronger, faster. You know what I mean? Honestly, it's martial arts. Like we said before, there is no ceiling. You know, if the day that the ceiling's hit and there's no more improvement, well, then it's time to retire. To me, even if I was to win the world title, I would still be training every day and wanting to get better. That's what a martial artist does. You know, we don't train for fights. We train, you know, to be better martial artists. So to me, man, everything. I want to improve in every area. And then, so that's the way I see it. I want to get better every day.
Big night for you Friday. Thank you so much for your time. All the best, and we'll be tuning in for sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, guys.